Welcome to Binary Cipher. Today we're going to discuss why working more isn't always working better. I'm your host, Koti. Thanks for tuning in. Our work culture often celebrates workaholic, the person who burns midnight oil and pulls all nighters and sleeps at the office. The extreme dedication to work is often seen as a badge of honor, a symbol of unwavering commitment. But this workaholic culture is admirable as it seems, or it is a recipe for disaster. Let's deep dive into the world of workaholism and explore why working more doesn't necessarily equal to the achieving more. Working long hours may give you the illusion of productivity, but in reality, it often leads to the diminishing returns. The longer you work without adequate rest, the less efficient and the creative you become. Fatigue sets in, and your ability to make sound decisions decline. You might be present physically, but your mind far from optimal. One of the most significant drawbacks of workaholism is its lack of sustainability. While you may be able to push yourself to the limit in short term, this approach is simply not tenable over the long haul. But the burnout becomes an inevitable consequence. But when it hits hard. Workaholics often find themselves facing physical and mental health issues as a result. Workaholics often try to compensate for intellectual laziness with brute force. Instead of seeking elegant and efficient solutions, they throw sheer hours at problems. This approach can lead to unnecessarily complex and inelegant solutions that are far from ideal. Ironically, the workaholics sometimes create crises where none exists. Why? Because they enjoy the feeling of being indispensable heroes who swoop in and save the day. This can lead to a cycle of manufactured emergencies that disrupt the workflow and make life more stressful for everyone who involved. When one person in the team adopts workaholic mentality, it often has a negative impact on the entire group. Co-workers may feel inadequate for merely working on a regular hours, leading to guilt and lower morale. This unhealthy dynamic can erode teamwork and cooperation. It's crucial to understand that working extensively doesn't equate to caring more or being more dedicated. True dedication is about achieving a balance between work and personal life. It's about working smarter, not just harder. Rest and relaxation are not sign of weakness, but rather essential components of productivity and well-being. Regular breaks, sufficient sleep, and time spent away from work are all vital for maintaining a sharp mind and healthy body. I used to be the same guy who works late hours and finish up the task, and then I started understanding, looking at my schedule, and I was wondering what am I doing with my time. And also, I haven't seen any sunsets recently or any sunrises for that matter. All the books on my desk are waiting for me to read, and also I haven't played any games lately, so I decided to tweak my time schedule a little bit and trying to work on the work life balance a bit. And I see few results, but still playing around the best way to balance between the work and life. While dedication and the hard work are admirable traits, workaholism is a trap that often leads to more harm than good. It's important to recognize that working the long hours doesn't necessarily translate into increasing productivity or success. Instead, we should focus on working efficiently and forcing a healthy work life balance. and valuing our well being above all else. After all, a sustainable, balanced approach to work ultimately lead to better results and happier and more fulfilling life. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to Binary Cipher. Thanks.